Assalamu alaikum to all the students. This is our English literature class and I'm your English teacher Sidra. This is actually our lecture number 7 of literature. Okay, lecture number 7, and we are now going to start lesson number 4. Okay, we have completed 3 lessons: An Unhappy Childhood, Away from Home, and I Start Work. Now we are starting today our lesson number 4, Betsy Trotwood. Okay, last we have done that. Betsy Trotwood is David's aunt. Before starting the lecture, I am going to give you a short overview of lesson number 3, that Emily hears about Stairforth. When she heard about Stairforth, she became very excited. She liked Stairforth, um, and the praising style of David. Okay, he praised his friend a lot. So Peggotty was also dismissed when he went over there in the Salem house, and Clara has died. Peggotty was dismissed. Then David talked about Stairforth when he went to Yarmouth, when all the people were sitting over there. Peggotty, Mr. Peggotty, and Ham, Emily, they all were over there, and David talked about Stairforth. Then we then Emily listened uh, about Stafford praising David that he liked so much, and the second chapter was responsibility for my responsible for my own life. When Mr. Murdstone introduced Mr. Quinion to David, that he is the manager of the company Murdstone and Grimby's. Okay, and David was asked to start a job, and he should become responsible for his own life, for everything, and in future David has to stand on his own feet. Okay, and then Mudstone and Grimby is also introduced there. Mudstone and Grimby is actually a company name where David started his job. Okay. Then it was an old strange building. Okay, it was totally ruined. The stairs were rotting, and the floor is wo tuta phuta, and the stairs were it was all destroyed. The job was to examine the bottles, means David's job over there at Mudstone and Grimby's. It was to examine the bottles and to fill up the bottles which are not having faults. All those bottles having faults, they were discarded. Okay, and all those bottles who are flawless, it was filled up, put corks on them, and send it to the market. It was it was David's job. Then David's all the hopes destroyed when he thought about his family background, his financial and educational background. When he looked about this, and when he thought about this, he just feels shame on himself, that who was I, and how I am living the life right now, कि मैं क्या था और मैं क्या हो गया हूँ, just because of Mr. Murdstone. Okay, so all the hopes were destroyed. Then the third chapter is the Mr. Micawber's. Okay, the next, sorry, third nahi, fourth. The fourth one was the fourth chapter was the Micawbers. David met Mr. Micawber because he was called by Mr. Quinion that you will be he told David that you will be living with Mr. Micawber, and Mr. Micawber will rent out a room to you till then, up till the duration you are working in this company. Okay, then Mrs. Micawber told about Mr. Micawber's liabilities. She told David about all the liabilities, about of which Mr. Micawber is liable to. Then David became alone when Mr. and Mrs. Micawber, the Micawbers, the family of Micawbers, they went to Plymouth. Okay, just David become again alone at that time. Okay, then Mr. Micawber goes to prison. Okay, Mr. Micawber also um, owed so much money and was arrested because people have applied a case on him. Okay, he was arrested. Then he borrowed from David also when he was in the prison. Okay, when David goes to meet Mr. Micawber and try to accompanied him, you may say, उसके दिल को हल्का करने के लिए या उसके दर्द को बांटने के लिए, he David went over there in the prison to meet Mr. Micawber. So Mr. Micawber also borrowed some money, 1 shilling, I think, from David to get his expenses done. Then Mrs. Micawber showed herself as a faithful wife, that wherever Mr. Micawber will go, I will be with him. I will not leave Mr. Micawber alone until, although used to hide her he used to hide her all the problems from me at the first, but I will never leave Mr. Micawber in any problem in the life. Then then all the Micawbers, the Micawbers means the whole family of Mr. Micawber. The Micawbers go to Plymouth, means to get some betterment in his life, to turn his for the hope that something will turn up, कोई एक कुछ नया फेज उनकी लाइफ में आएगा, everything will be hopefully done well, कुछ अच्छा होने के लिए they went to Plymouth. Also David's life become lonely and hopeless again. Mr. Micawber gave David a valuable advice. What were the advice? That if your expenses are less than your salary, then your result will be happiness. But if your expenses exceeds to your salary, okay, whether it is a 1 shilling or 1 paisa, but if your expenses exceeds and your salary is less than your expenses, then you will have to suffer as I am doing. Or Mr. Micawber also said that if I would know about this advice before, I would have applied and I would not be in this condition right now. अगर मैं उस पर पहले अमल कर लेता तो मेरे साथ ये सब कुछ ना हुआ होता. David ran away as he planned. Then David, when he became again alone after going Mr. Micawber's to Plymouth, he became alone and he became frustrated. He waited till Saturday, and then at the next day on Sunday, he started his journey towards Dover, where he wants to meet Miss Betsy Trotwood, his auntie, and he had to suffer a lot in this journey also. Okay, now we are going to start lesson number 4, which is Betsy Trotwood, his aunt. I find my way to Dover. David found Salem House to take rest. Okay, this is the first chapter of lesson number 4, Betsy Trotwood. I find my way to Dover means he started going over there. David found Salem House to take rest here. Okay, David will David will find Salem House to take some rest because it's a long journey. Okay, it was not a short journey to start today and go, because he hadn't got any money. ठीक है, because he was not able to eat properly if he hadn't got anything. ठीक है ना, कि वो ठीक से खा भी नहीं पाता था और उसके सारे पैसे भी खर्च हो जाते. So he it at that time he hadn't got any money, उसके पास कुछ भी नहीं है. So he was walking towards Dover. He was not taking any bus, any train or plane, whatever. He was not having any vehicle, any transportation, but he was going on his feet. ठीक है. He reached Dover after 6 days walking. Walking means वो चलता हुआ उसने एक शहर से दूसरे शहर का सफर तय किया. David was thought to be a beggar. Okay, David was thought to be a beggar means everybody over there, when he went at Dover and he asked to the people about Miss Betsy Trotwood, people were thinking that he's a beggar and they were uh, mm, abusing him. उसको झिड़क रहे थे, डांट रहे थे, उसको पुश बैक कर रहे थे. ओके, बिकॉज व्हाट वी डू व्हेन सम beggar comes to us, कोई भी beggar हमारे पास आता है तो व्हाट वी डू, माफ करो भाई जाओ, मीन्स वी डोंट इवन लिसन. तो when people realized that he is a beggar, उनको लगा कि ये beggar है तो इसकी क्या बात सुननी है. He was about to ask about Miss Betsy Trotwood house, वो पूछना चाह रहा था, but nobody was listening to him. Just they were abusing him, they were pushing back. Everybody was pushing back to him कि जाओ यहाँ से, माफ करो, we are not having anything to give you, whatever. The servant took him to Miss Trotwood's house. Then there on the in the market, at any shop, there was a servant of Miss Betsy Trotwood. वो उसका नाम सुनते सुनते, when she looked at David, she was a girl, okay. She was a young girl whose name is Janet. You will be learning in the next 2 chapters. So the servant took David to Betsy Trotwood's house because nobody was helping him. So when the servant heard about बेट्सी ट्रॉटवुड्स हाउस के, डेविड जो है वो हर एक से बेट्सी ट्रॉटवुड के हाउस के बारे में पूछ रहा है, वेयर इज इट. सो उसके कान खड़े हो जाते हैं, एंड ही जस्ट लुक एट डेविड. डेविड को समझ में आ जाती है दैट शी इज लुकिंग एट मी एंड शी मस्ट बी known about Miss Betsy Trotwood. इसको जरूर कुछ ना कुछ पता होगा. Then he came to the servant and asked him. वो हम आगे इंशाल्लाह उसको रीड करेंगे. Now come to the page number 22. Okay, lesson number 4, Betsy Trotwood. I find my way to Dover. Perhaps I thought I could run all the way to Dover. In fact, I had I had to stop and rest just outside London. Means before going to Dover, he had to take some rest outside the London. Means before leaving London, sorry, after leaving London, he had to stay somewhere. Okay, I was very tired with the effort I had already made. Whatever he had done mentally, physically, he was feeling very much tired. Whatever the efforts and troubles he had already faced, he had already made the effort, so he was feeling very much tired when he left. It was 10 o'clock and a dark but warm night. The weather was fine. Means it was a warm night. It was dark because at that time it was 10 o'clock of night. ठीक है, रात के 10 बजे. Obviously everybody know about this, that at the night the weather was dark and it was warm night, and the weather was okay, it was fine. No, it was not a summer and not winter at that time. I had planned to spend the night behind the wall at the back of my old school. Means at London, when he reached somewhere, he found that there is a old school of David, and he planned that I will spend the night. This night I will be spending here behind the wall at the back of my old school. Means at the back side of the school there is a wall. वो wall के अंदर नहीं जा सकता था because he was not the part of that school. So he was just outside and it was back of the wall. Back of the wall means कि जो आपका जो उसका जो फेंस था, जो बॉर्डर था स्कूल का, बॉर्डर जो वॉल थी उसकी जो इनसाइड ऑफ द वॉल है वो तो स्कूल के इनसाइड का एरिया है, बट बैक साइड ऑफ द वॉल मीन्स उसके बाहर वाला एरिया वेयर देयर इज अ you may say road over there or footpath hoga obviously because the school is there. So it was at the other side of the wall, at the outside of the school. He decided to take some rest over there. I imagined I would not feel so lonely. He thought that he was not feeling so much lonely as he was feeling before leaving. ठीक है, वो अपने आप को इतना ज़्यादा गैर महफूज और बहुत ज़्यादा लोनली नहीं फील कर रहा था. वाई? इट वॉज द प्लेस वेयर ही हैड स्पेंड हिज टाइम. उसको अपना अपना सा लग रहा था बिकॉज ही हैड ऑलरेडी स्पेंड सम टाइम इन दैट स्कूल. और उस स्कूल की वॉल से लगकर जब वो बैठा और वहाँ नाइट स्पेंड करने का उसने सोचा कि मैं यहीं से बैक लगा के टेक लगा के सो जाऊंगा, तो ही वॉज इमेजिनिंग दैट ही वॉज नॉट फीलिंग अलोन एट दैट टाइम. It would give me some comfort to be so near the boys. Means they were the boys with whom he had already spent some times. अभी कुछ दिनों पहले की तो बात है. Okay, when he left Salem house, there were so many boys over there whom David had spent a lot of days, a lot of time. So he was feeling very much comfortable over there. वो अपने आप को बहुत आरामदेह महसूस कर रहा था क्योंकि at the next side of the wall he imagining that his friends, his known friends, his known boys would be sleeping over there. So he was feeling comfortable even if they did not know that I was there. Means no boy has known about this, that David is outside. किसी को नहीं पता कि डेविड वहाँ है, but still David was feeling comfortable क्योंकि उसको तो पता है कि at the other side of this wall there are boys with whom I have spent time, and at this side of the wall I am spending my night over here, so I am feeling very much comfortable there. Now, with some trouble, I found Salem House and the particular place where I had decided to sleep. Means after some troubles, he found Salem House की building उसको obviously मिल जाती है, and the particular place where I had decided to sleep. Then he decided some place, some area over there that where he wants to spend his night and take a sleep. I lay down, वो वहाँ लेट गया. I shall never forget the lonely feeling of lying down for the first time without a roof over my head. Means today he was now feeling that how it feels when someone is when someone lays down without any family member, and even without any wall or roof around him, कि सर पे छत नहीं है, and there is no wall beside him or her. So how does the person feels when he is totally lonely? Okay. Now, the warm sun and the ringing of the morning bells at Salem House woke me up. So, when he lay down over there, he got to sleep. And then at the next morning, he woke up, and the warm sun and the ringing of the morning bell, because he was just near with the Salem House school. So, at that time in the school, there is a bell rings because it's a morning time to wake up, to make all the boys awake. The bell rings, and with the same bell sound, David also woke up. I crept away from the wall as Mr. Creakle's boys were getting up. Crept away means crawl karna, okay, on the knees, you may say. When there is a, if you see that um, any boy or girl who crawls, वो जो crawling करते हैं, just like creeping. And I crept away from the wall as Mr. Creakle's boys were getting up and found the road that led to Dover. Okay, he crept up from over there and he found a road to let the Dover, means ऐसी road जो Dover की तरफ जाती हो, उसको उसने select किया and he start walking over there. I walked that Sunday 23 long miles, means he was walking continuously 23 long miles on Sunday it was. At last I crept onto a bank of grass at the side of a lane, means at that time after walking 23 long miles, at last he crept onto a bank of grass. There is a area which is full of grass at the side of the lane, किसी road के side पर. Here I lay down and soon fell asleep because he was very tired. He was not having anything, hungry भी था, thirsty भी था. Then he was very tired and he lay down at the bank of the grass and he soon fell asleep. When I set off again the next morning, I found myself walking between fields of tree. When he awoke next morning, it would be Monday, he found himself walking between fields of trees, okay, with ripe red apples on them. I thought the countryside was very beautiful and I decided to sleep under the trees that night. Then at that day he decided to sleep under that trees, okay, what he saw, and he was feeling that the countryside was very beautiful and there were the trees of ripe apples also. Okay, he was very much tired, so he wherever he lay down he just go to sleep. वो जहाँ पे भी लेट जाता उसको नींद आ जाती. And I decided to sleep under the trees that night. और उसने क्या सोचा कि today I will sleep in this field with the in the under the shade of the trees. I managed to walk another 20 miles along that road. Okay, my legs felt stiff and weak. Stiff means what we say stiff when it becomes numb, जिसको हम कहते हैं ना सुन हो जाते हैं, and they can't even move. ओके हम चाहकर भी उनको मूव नहीं कर पाते. इट इज़ कॉल्ड स्टिफ. एंड वीक मीन्स ऑब्वियसली वीक, कमज़ोर हो गए थे. ही वॉज नॉट एबल टू वॉक अगेन. ओके वो जितनी स्पीड से नॉर्मली वॉक किया जा सकता था, ही वॉज नॉट एबल टू वॉक लाइक दिस, एंड ही वॉज फीलिंग दैट हिज फीट आर stiff and weak. Stiff means numb, जो मैं कह रही हूँ ना, जैसे they become immovable, move नहीं कर पाना, it is called stiff. And my feet were sore. Sore means painful. Okay, sore means painful. And my feet were sore when at last I lay down to sleep among the trees. उन्हीं trees में उसने obviously decide किया होता कि at night I will sleep under these trees. Next day I reached the wide open hills beside the sea near Dover. Then he went to the Dover. Now he has reached over Dover. Now, next day, I reached the wide open hills beside the sea near Dover. I arrived at Dover itself after 6 days. Means the 6 days has now spent. He had already spent 6 days walking uh, in the track, you may say, or in the journey of Dover. Okay, he arrived at Dover after 6 days walking. I asked some boatman about my aunt first. Then obviously there was a sea, so obviously there were some boatmen also. Okay, so he asked when he found a boatman over there. So because there are some small district or areas. Okay, so Dover is also a very short area. तो उसने सोचा कि everybody know each other. ठीक है, so he asked to the boatman about Miss Trotwood, but got no information. But he didn't find any information from that boatman. No one answered my question seriously. The shopkeepers were all sure I must be a beggar. Means everybody was thinking that he was a beggar and we should not listen to him and we should not respond to him even. And sent me away before I could ask them anything. Means उसके कुछ पूछने से पहले ही, उसके मुंह खोलने से पहले ही everybody tell him to go. Okay, to move from there. यहाँ से चले जाओ. We are not listening to you. We are not giving anything to you. We don't have anything for you. So you should leave from here. तो वो उसके कुछ कहने से पहले ही, he was not asking for food. वो उससे कुछ खाने पीने की बात नहीं कर रहा था. वो उससे कुछ खाने को नहीं मांग रहा था. कोई चीज नहीं मांग रहा था. Just he was asking the address of Miss Trotwood, but nobody was listening to him. वो उसके बोलने से पहले ही उसको वहां से रवाना कर देते. उससे कहते नहीं, we are not going to listen to you anything. I felt more unhappy and lonely than at any time on the journey from London. Means from the London till Dover. During the journey, he was not feeling himself alone. ठीक है, उसने अब तक इन 6 दिनों की सारी जो उसकी कहानी थी, he didn't say that I was feeling lonely. ठीक है, जब वो सो गया और फिर उसके बाद उसने अपने लोनलीपन का जिक्र या सोचा नहीं था उस बारे में. बट एट दैट टाइम व्हेन nobody was listening to him, but nobody was talking to him, वो उसकी कोई बात सुनने को तैयार नहीं था, तो he felt more unhappy and more lonely than during the होल जर्नी. उस जर्नी में पूरा उसको अपना अकेलापन महसूस नहीं होता, बट यहाँ पहुंचकर जब लोगों ने उसको रिप्लाई करना, उसको सुनना छोड़ दिया, देन ही फेल्ट alone himself a lot. I was hungry, thirsty and weak also, but they still joked and made up stories. Means so many people thinking so many things, और आपस में बातें करते जाते कि ये तो ऐसा है, he was a beggar, he was not having anything, whatever he wants, we don't consider, whatever. वो आपस में एक दूसरे से उसके बारे में स्टोरीज बताते रहते हैं, इसके हाल कैसा हो रहा है, इसके बाल कैसे हो रहे हैं, इसके कपड़े कैसे हैं. So they were making their own stories, and he was feeling very hungry and thirsty, but nobody asking to him for anything. Even nobody was listening to him and still making jokes of him. I was sitting on the step of any empty shop when I saw a driver who looked kind. जब उसको एक ड्राइवर नजर आया, by looks he was looking very kind, so he went over there. I decided to ask him. Trotwood, said he, I know that name. Is she an old lady? उसने ड्राइवर ने क्या कहा कि मिस ट्रॉटवुड. ऑब्वियसली उसने डेविड ने पूछा, डू यू नो द एड्रेस ऑफ मिस ट्रॉटवुड और ट्रॉटवुड्स हाउस. डू यू नो मिस बेट्सी ट्रॉटवुड. बिकॉज शी वाज अलोन. तो ऑब्वियसली अलोन लोग जो होते हैं वो लोगों की नज़रों में रहते हैं. ओके, सो बिकॉज दे नीड हेल्प्स, वो लोगों से मदद मांगते रहते हैं छोटी छोटी चीज़ों पर. वो अपना काम खुद करते हैं तो लोगों की नज़रों में आते रहते हैं. सो द ड्राइवर आस्क्ड दैट ट्रॉटवुड, आई नो द नेम एंड इज शी एन ओल्ड लेडी. वो डेविड से अगेन सवाल करता है कि क्या वो ओल्ड सी लेडी है. ही सेड, डेविड सेड, यस, रादर ओल्ड. मीन्स यंग भी नहीं है एंड टू मच ओल्ड भी नहीं है, इन बिटवीन ऑफ देम. रादर ओल्ड मीन्स थोड़ी बहुत. ठीक है ना. Go up there and walk until you see some houses facing the sea. वो ड्राइवर उसको एड्रेस बताता है. Go up there to the hill and you have to walk until some houses you can face. Okay, कुछ sea के पास कुछ faces कुछ houses को तुम face कर सको, कुछ houses तुम्हें नजर आने लगे, you have to walk up till now. uh, till that, he said, pointing towards a hill. एक hill की तरफ उसने इशारा करके कहा कि you have to go upstairs and you have to walk till you face some houses over there. जब तक तुम्हें कुछ houses नजर ना आ जाएं, you have to walk. After walking quite a long way, I saw the houses. थोड़ा सा चलने के बाद he faced some houses. I went into a little shop nearby. There was a little shop over there and asked them if they could tell me where Miss Trotwood lived. Means the area he had got. जहाँ वो रहती हैं वहाँ तक तो वो पहुँच गया. Now he asked to the shopkeepers that anybody knows Miss Trotwood, where does she live? I had spoken to the shopkeeper who was weighing some rice for a young woman. वो कुछ rice को जो है वो एक young लड़की के लिए wait कर रहा था. But the young woman turned round quickly when the young woman listened about Miss Trotwood. जब उसने Betsy Trotwood का नाम सुना तो she turned around quickly. फौरन से इसकी तरफ पलटी, as if I had spoken to her. जैसे मैंने उससे बात की हो. He was asking about the shopkeeper. वो Miss Trotwood के बारे में shopkeeper से पूछ रहा था, but वो जो परचेजर थी और जो कस्टमर थी यंग सी लड़की, वो डेविड की तरफ ऐसे टर्न हुई जैसे वो डेविड उससे बात कर रहा हो. मिस ट्रॉटवुड, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू सी हर बॉय? शी टोल्ड मी दैट शी वाज माय आंट्स सर्वेंट. उसने क्या कहा कि व्हाई यू आर सीइंग फॉर हर, तुम उनको क्यों ढूंढ रहे हो? एंड शी टोल्ड दैट आई एम हर सर्वेंट, कि मैं उनके घर में काम करती हूँ, उनकी सर्वेंट हूँ. आई वॉन्ट टू स्पीक टू हर प्लीज मिस, आई सेड. डेविड ने क्या कहा कि आई वॉन्ट टू स्पीक टू हर, आई वॉन्ट टू मीट टू हर, एंड प्लीज मिस, प्लीज हेल्प मी. These were the words of David to that young servant. The young woman put her rice in a little basket and walked out of the shop. She told me I could follow her. उसने क्या कहा कि David said about that young woman that she took the shopper of that rice. ठीक है, जो weighing करवाया था उसने खरीदना था, तो she put the rice shopper in the basket and turned around and walked from the shop, and she told David that if you want to meet Miss Betsy Trotwood, you can follow me. If I wanted to know where Miss Trotwood lived, we soon came to a very neat little cottage. थोड़ी देर के बाद वो एक cottage के पास पहुंचते हैं. In front was a small square garden. Means before with the cottage nearby there is a small square garden full of flowers. This is Miss Trotwood's house, said the servant. Servant ने उनसे क्या कहा? David said that this is the Trotwood's house, and she said now you know. अब इसके आगे तुम जानो. Now you know means this is the Trotwood's house, and now you know means ये Trotwood का house है, Miss Trotwood का house है, and इसके आगे अब तुम खुद अपने जिम्मेदार हो, तुम जानो, तुम्हारा काम जाने. Then she hurried inside to show that she was not responsible for my arrival. Means she wants to show me that she is not responsible to take David here. मीन्स अब तुम जानो, तुम्हारा काम जाने, ये कहकर वो फौरन से घर कॉटेज के इनसाइड जो है वो मूव कर जाती है और ऐसे शो करती है जैसे यहाँ तक तो उसने पहुंचा दिया, मगर यहाँ तक तुम कैसे पहुंचे और इसके आगे तुम्हें क्या करना है, मिलना है, तुमसे बेटसी ट्रॉटवुड मिलती हैं या नहीं मिलती हैं, इसके रिस्पॉन्सिबल तुम खुद हो, और तुम यहाँ कैसे पहुंचे हो इसके भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल तुम खुद हो. ठीक है, वो तो बाद में ऑब्वियसली, बिकॉज to any unknown person you will not tell anybody's address until or unless you will not be sure that he is a relevant person. आपको जब तक ये बात समझ में ना आ जाए कि he is a trustable, trustworthy और relevant person of that area, तो आप उसको किसी का भी एड्रेस नहीं बताते. ठीक है ना. तो the young woman, the servant was also very much worried about that कि मैंने तुम्हें पहुंचा तो दिया है यहाँ तक, बट इसके आगे तुम्हें क्या करना है ये तुम खुद जानो, and I am not responsible. उसने कहा नहीं, but she showed by her physical appearance that you should know and you should be responsible for your arrival. ठीक है, यहाँ तक तुम कैसे आए हो इसके बारे में तुम खुद अपना फैसला करो. एंड whoever asked to you, तुम मेरा नाम लिए, मीन्स उसने कह दिया कि भाई, उसने शो कर दिया कि you will be responsible for anything from here. So this was the first chapter, okay, of Betsy Trotwood. I find my way to Dover. Now, these are some presentation questions. Okay, if you have any problem related to this chapter, you may ask. Okay, and I am giving some of the students these questions ठीक है, they will reply me. Yes, Iraj Mehrma, are you taking the class? Bete, you were absent up till now and now you are here. How would you cover all these lessons? और आपकी कोई कॉपी कोई वर्किंग मेरे पास नहीं है. Okay, you will be facing a lot of problem. आगे आपको काफ़ी प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती हैं. ओके, सो बी केयरफुल एंड बी अटेंटिव इन द क्लासेस. अच्छा, हमजा काशिफ, you will respond me for question number 1. Read question number 1 and give me the reply in the chat box. Okay, everybody will be responding me in the chat box. Nobody, I am not going to unmute anybody. Hamza Kashif, you will give me response of question number 1. Okay, then Vania Ali, you will respond me for question number 2. Subhan Shakil, question number 3. Sahel Saad, question number 4. Okay, and Nusaiba, question number 5. Okay, Hamza 1, Vania 2, Subhan Shakil 3, Sahel Saad 4 and Nusaiba 5. ठीक है, अच्छा जी. Now everybody read the question and write down your answers in the chat box. Yes, what is the question? Where did David take rest in London? When he started for Dover, where did he take rest? वो कहाँ रेस्ट करता है? Hamza Kashif, I am waiting for your reply. For number 2, Vania Ali, मिस याद नहीं. वेरी गुड बेटे. यू व्हाट यू आर डूइंग हेयर? आधा घंटा हो गया. आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग यू द लेसन एंड यू आर सेइंग दैट यू डोंट नो. आपको याद ही नहीं है कि आपने क्या किया. यस, फॉर ऑल दीज स्टूडेंट्स जिनको याद नहीं रहता कि अभी 2 मिनट पहले मैंने क्या पढ़ाया था, सो दे शुड गेट रेडी फॉर देयर रिजल्ट्स. ओके, because when I deliver something, when I give something, then I become very, you can say, मैं तैयार रहती हूँ कि मुझे भी कोई रिस्पॉन्ड मिले. दिस इज नॉट द वे. गुड. मगर इस दफ़ा आपकी जो है हमजा काशिफ, आई मार्क 0. ठीक है, अच्छा जी. नंबर 2 का रिप्लाई, वानिया, आई डोंट हैव टाइम बेटे. आई विल मार्क 0 फॉर एवरीबडी इफ यू विल नॉट रिस्पॉन्ड मी. वी हैव ओनली 5 minutes. I told Vanya for second question, for second question's reply. Then third, Subhan Shakil. Fourth, Sahel Saad. And 5, Nusaiba. Nobody is responding me. Nusaiba has responded me. Okay, Nusaiba, what is the 5? Who told David about his auntie? Very good, Nusaiba. Her servant. Okay, the servant. Servant ki spelling mistake, V-A-N-T. Okay, next time be careful. The servant told David about his auntie. Very good, Nusaiba. Very nice. Miss, I can tell the answer of question number 4 and 5. No, bete, Hamza Kashif, I am asking question number 1. वो कहाँ रेस्ट लेता है? He was taking rest at the back side of the wall of his old school. वो सेलेम हाउस स्कूल की वॉल के बैक साइड में रेस्ट ले रहा होता है. This is the simple answer. When somebody told you this, it tells you the story, there is imaginary movie going on in your mind. जब कोई स्टोरी बता रहा होता है ना, it happens with me. जब मुझे कोई स्टोरी सुना रहा होता है तो मेरी आंखों के सामने इमेजिनरी एक मूवी चल रही होती है. ओके, और वो मूवी मुझे याद रहती है. ठीक है, और मैं एक ही चीज़ को इंग्लिश उर्दू दोनों में रिपीट करती हूँ. आई रिपीट इन बोथ द लैंग्वेजेस सो दैट यू पीपल कैन अंडरस्टैंड. बट आप लोगों को फिर भी याद नहीं रहता. इट्स ओके, चलें, वट एवर. नाउ nobody is responding me except Nusaiba. So it's okay, Hamza, Kashif, be careful by the next time. Okay. No, Sahel Saad, no, you are not responding. Vania Ali is not here. I don't know what happened to them. They are in the participant list, but they are not responding me. And who else was there? The third person, Sahel Saad, Shubhan Shakil, and Vanya. You all are, I don't know where you are, people. चलिए जी, we are not having so much time. अच्छा, your dictation will be uploaded just after the class. Okay, and you can see this on after 12 o'clock. आप उसको देख सकेंगे and you can solve that. It will be valid for 24 hours. Okay. वानिया अली, where did you replied me? कहाँ दिया है आपने? अच्छा, David was feeling unhappy and lonely in the journey. Let me check. Question number: how did David feel during the journey? Very good, Vanya. Good. Yes, Vanya and Nusaiba, they both had replied me. Okay. Okay, okay, Vanya. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't read that. Okay, class, now we should leave. Okay, inshallah, we will meet in the next class. Halima Miss, I want to give the answer of question number 3. Acha, okay, Halima, give me the reply. दे दीजिए आप answer. How many days did David walk to reach Dover? How many days? It's a very easy answer. जिसने नहीं दिया उसके marks एम ही कट गए बिला वजह, है ना. अच्छा, ओके, वी विल मीट इंशाल्लाह इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास ऑन मंडे. आपका असाइनमेंट, आपका होमवर्क, आपका डिक्टेशन, इट विल बी अपलोडेड. ओके, लिंक वगैरह सब कुछ अपलोड हो जाएगा. आफ्टर 12 यू कैन सी दैट. ओके क्लास, now we are having just 1.5 minutes. Halima is replying me, that's why I'm waiting. 6 days, very good. After 6 days working, he succeed to reach Dover. Okay, thank you, Halima. Now it's time to leave. Okay, we will meet inshallah on Monday in the next class, and it will be your language class. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, and Allah Hafiz.